So, Kevin, can my film, The New Mutants, be in the MCU?
2 hours later.
Security. Well, in a shock to nobody, I think, Josh Boone, the director of The New Mutants, has confirmed that it was never even a consideration. Kevin Feige, Marvel Studios, was never going to put The New Mutants into the MCU. He said, and I quote, "I just finished the process. We've already gotten kind of 70% of the way through before the merger happened. It was nice to have the retrospect of the year where I was off working on the stand and doing other things to come back and look at it, because we sat there and did other little things here and there. But no, not at all." Okay, so let's be real. Kevin Feige, Marvel, they got to watch this movie, obviously, and they decided, Boone, just put out whatever you need to. We got to get this movie out. We'll get it out eventually. But is it in the MCU? No, because obviously Kevin didn't like it enough. And if the film was good enough and went on to make a ton at the box office, more than likely they could work out something like they did with Deadpool. But that's just not a scenario. And again, there's plenty of time for mutants in the MCU down the road, and Kevin's going to want to do it his way. And also some of the creative choices that have happened in New Mutants in that universe, Kevin more than likely wants to steer as far away from them as he can. Now, of course, I think many of you will remember the moment the merger happened, many reports were out there, and then speculation by many. I've even made videos about it here going, well, could they possibly do it? What do the contracts say? What happens? And again, it's such a murky, confusing situation and mess of things that we still don't know. Like, do they have to honor any contracts? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Maybe they're just going to pay them off and we'll never hear about it. But there's so many other things happening, and obviously the X-Men are a huge franchise for Fox, that this thing had to come out. In the end it did. It came out, it did the numbers it did, which aren't great, but still, it's something that's out there and people can watch it. But I think it's over. Evidently, right? There's no way they're coming back ever, especially these characters, and there's no way it's ever going to connect to anything MCU. I think that much is definitively confirmed.